I have been in love with the school beauty Binding Bin for 3 years. We've agreed to apply to the same university together. But when I went to see her with the acceptance letter full of expectation. But I heard her say to others, he goes alone. I was just lying to him. This word is like a sharp sword. It kills my heart. I was so painful that I was numb and squatted on the ground crying for almost half an hour. Slowly calmed down from the initial sadness and pain. I dare not to feel the grievances later. My emotions are like a roller coaster, rapid ups and downs. But now, I found myself extremely calm. The strong emotion just now was like a flash flood. At this moment, it is like the sea level receding. I wiped away my tears, take a few deep breaths, walked to Binding Bin. Pretending to be calm, my admission letter has come. There was a moment, I seemed to see guilt in her eyes. But maybe I saw it wrong. Binding Bin said softly. My admission letter has arrived. I stared at her and said, you once promised me, if I were admitted to the same university as you. Before he could finish his words, he was interrupted by Binding Bin. Square. Sorry, there's something I forgot to tell you. Binding Bin looked to one side. My mother didn't let me study medicine. She forced me to apply to Nanjing University. I asked myself, you didn't say, do you want to be a doctor? She frowned. A depressed face. You also know, my mother has always been strong. She said being a doctor is too hard. Power is not pleasing. Forced me to apply for the finance department of Nanjing University. I bowed my head and kept silent, thinking in my heart, Binding Bin, is this your excuse for being perfunctory to me? Do you think anyone would believe this? Your mother is strong. But when has she ever been able to defeat you? Every dispute. Every time it didn't end with her compromise. I didn't ask these questions. Just look up at her. Ask calmly, so we can't go to college together. Binding Bin bowed his head to coax me. Sorry, Feng Yuan. Don't be angry. I'll treat you to crayfish tonight. Besides, we're not out of touch. You can also make phone calls and video calls. I didn't respond. Turn around and leave. Binding Bin, there is no future. I will never contact you again. Summer vacation. She asked me to go out several times. I found excuses to refuse. Later, she never called me again. But she posted a very affectionate message on her moments. I can always see her updates. She completely let herself go. Met a few friends. Traveling all over the world. I was in Tibet a few days ago. A few days later, I went to Inner Mongolia again. A circle of friends today. I saw a photo of her playing at the beach. A group of 6 or 7 people. All of them I know. Her classmates. They're also her playmates since childhood. Both men and women. They took a lot of photos together. In the photo, she has her back to the sea. Smile brightly. Look, without me, how happy she was. I still remember what I told her. I said I wanted to see the sea after the college entrance. I know how happy the past days were. See you now? It's really hard. I laughed. Do you believe this yourself? Binding Bin. You started dating right after your freshman years in college. You can't even count the boyfriends you dated with both hands. She said disdainfully. Things have come to this point. I have no patience anymore. I don't want to see this person again. Originally. The two are neighbors. The elders at home have a good relationship. Tianji's big event, played by him. It's over. What's so good about the sea? For the friendship between the two families. I don't care anymore. But this doesn't mean I approve of his character. I can keep the peace. That's for the elders. But privately, I will never get close to him again. This is a wrong step. Wrong step by step. Binding Bin smiled bitterly. Turned out to be... I was young then. I don't know where this inexplicable arrogance comes from. I always feel like contacting you first. It will lower you. Why don't you take that step first? I think. If you are in love, I won't miss you so much. But, talking about boyfriend, it's not that she doesn't like the sea. The hole in my heart still can't be filled. That's not what I want. I even deliberately let my friends tell you about my love affair. I want you to find me. But you are peaceful over there. I am not willing. I changed my boyfriend again. This is a vicious cycle. You have a clear mind. You just don't like to accompany me to see the sea. I tell the truth. You mean you've always liked me? The way to like someone is, keep changing boyfriends. You deserve it. Yes. I deserve it. He directly admitted the moment I knew you had a girlfriend. I just realized how wrong I have been in the past few years. She's always pestering me. Turn out to be, you're not mad. You really let me go. I'm too sure. You haven't been in love in these years. I thought you were waiting for me. Binding Bin. No one will wait for another person forever. I'm not that stupid, and you don't deserve it. It's a bit annoying indeed. I know. I don't deserve to keep you waiting for me. I was wrong. I understand it's too late. He grabbed my hand eagerly and said, square. I changed. You like Mo Yao, who's cute and do it too. After, this is what she said that day. I'm what you want me to be. Can I? Give me another chance. I pulled my hand back forcefully and said, I like her. You have a boyfriend too. Divided. We split up after the new year. I have a boyfriend now. I never knew. He spoke in an urgent tone. That's your business. I calmed down. But I won't break up with my girlfriend. This is the last time I see you. Don't come to me again. Very annoying. When I got up and left, I saw Binding Bin lying on the table. She's so annoyed with me. Binding Bin never came to see me again. Very nice. He finally figured it out. My relationship with Mo Yao is stable. After graduate school, I went to the city hospital in my hometown. Became a surgeon. Very busy at work, but the relationship between me and Mo Yao has not cooled down because he's always been accommodating to me. Sometimes I work overtime. He would come to the hospital with nutritious meals during my half-hour break. Eat with me. No matter how busy. He can find a way to meet me. Even my mom said, Mo Yao is so good to me. Did so much for me. She said she wanted to be a doctor. You can't let people down. My mother said I was 28 years old when Mo Yao was 25 years old. I proposed to her. Because that year, she graduated from graduate school. Truly entering society. A new life is about to begin. The wedding day. I'm excited. The goal is several. Up at 3 a.m. Walking around the living room. In a few hours. I'm going to meet my bride. From now on, we want to join hands. The more I think about it, the more excited I am. Makeup artist to cover my dark circles. I also used a lot of powder. Wait until I report a few. This is my first time wearing makeup. It feels quite amazing. On the way to pick up the bride, I couldn't help but send a message to Mo Yao. The tone is pitiful. I haven't seen you for 3 days. I miss you so much. We'll meet every day. Every morning. She quietly applied to Nanyang University. You need to give me a good morning. The more we talked, the more excited we became. Suddenly, my phone is ringing. It's Binding Bin calling. I hesitated for a moment. Still pressed answer. Square. I'm now standing on the roof of the white stone building. I will be at your wedding. She hates me so much. Jump from here. I held the phone tightly and said, little eye sister. Don't be impulsive. Square. I was wrong. Please don't get married. Don't marry someone else. When I think about the future, you want to spend your life with another woman. Are you afraid that I will go to the same university I want to die, watching you with another woman entering the marriage hall? I can't do it. I really can't do it. Binding Bin's voice was filled with tears. Mo Yao and I love each other. There's nothing wrong with us getting married. I haven't apologized to anyone. I calmed down. I'm not a shameless person. I don't care. I don't agree. If you insist, I don't want you to get married. I'll jump from here. The other side shouted loudly. What I can do? Just to help you call the police. Other things, it's none of my business. My words are clear. Even if I jump, I also have self-esteem. You won't stop. Binding Bin asked. That's your fate. Not mine. I can't control. I said. Good. Binding Bin actually laughed. Swear, you are cruel. If I had known she hated me, I will make you regret it forever. The other party hung up the phone. I called the police. Explained the specific situation and location. The wedding went smoothly. Mo Yao is the most beautiful bride. After the wedding banquet, I received another call from Binding Bin. I won't be bored with her every day. No jump. His voice is weak. I just wanted to confirm at the end. Do you still have any affection for me? If you have, I will do everything I can to get you back. Facts prove. I overestimated myself. You really don't care about me at all. And I obviously felt her love for me. If you really jump, you won't feel guilty. How can I bear to let you blame yourself? I breathed a sigh of relief and said, that's good. Pause for a moment. Binding Bin spoke. Square, I wish you happiness. Thank you. I'm happy. Binding Bin and I are childhood sweethearts. My life after marriage with Mo Yao. That's a beautiful thing. We also gave birth to a pair of super cute twins, a winner in life. Girl. The Bai family and our family still relationship is very strong. When Binding Bin was 30 years old, I really can't stand his parents urging to get married. I agreed to go on a blind date. Grew up together. The result. His ex-husband is thinking about his never love anyone else. Where is Binding Bin? I have no interest in love, but both of them were pressed by their families. Hit it off. A marriage agreement. Deal with it. 1 year later. Our two villas are next to each other. Divorced as agreed. This is good. Family is urging marriage. They just said. Why get married? Get married and then divorce? Directly put the elders right. Mother Bai started to wipe away her tears as she spoke. You talk about him. Is this reasonable? We have been neighbors for more than 10 years. Marriage by agreement. He treats marriage as a joke. Just end it. Leave if you say so. How could I have given birth to such a troublesome daughter? My mother could only comfort her. Binding Bin's parents can't do anything to her. I'm afraid if I push her too far, she won't be able to do anything. Binding Bin never got married again. We first met in kindergarten, a financial interview. The host asked her why she didn't get married. She smiled lazily. Missed my favorite. I found that I can no longer love others. Mo Yao, who was sitting next to me, the look in his eyes immediately became wrong. My desire to survive. Just rub it and it will come up. At that time, our family had just moved here. Hurry up and pick up the remote control to change the channel. Hey, she has a favorite. Be mine. I argued with her. Like a child. My daughter can't compete with me. I cried with a wow. Mo Yao quickly picked her up and to a new kindergarten. Staring at me. What are you arguing with the kid about? I'm really impressed by you. My son also picked up the toy to appease his sister. Toys all over the floor. Messy living room. Crying daughter. And coaxing his wife and son. The beauty in my heart. I stood up. All the kids I used to know are gone. Start the daily task of putting away toys. This job really tests your patience, but I enjoy it. Life. Isn't it about feeling warm in these trivial things? Daily necessities. Just kept crying. It was Binding Bin who ran over. Passed me a lollipop. And touched my head and made me red. Such a handsome little brother. It's not pretty to cry. Later I became Binding Bin's I'll follow him wherever he goes. Not only in kindergarten, even when I go home. After finding out that he and I were neighbors. I'm back from kindergarten. I can't even enter my own door. Run straight to his house. My mother is helpless. White mother lacks flowers. To put it bluntly, I got a son for nothing. In fact, Binding Bin's parents were also surprised. He actually had the patience to play with me. Because Binding Bin used to. I never liked playing with little boys. The little boy was too rude. Mother Bai asked him. Why does Ning Bin like to play with Feng Yuan? Binding Bin pinched my cheek and said, because Feng Yuan is handsome. There are dimples when you smile. I like to see him smile. I opened my mouth with a silly face and also like playing with my sister. Under the love of parents. Even the uncle, aunt, and sister next door. Also very kind to me. I have had almost no worries as a child. These people are always very childish. Until I was in high school, I still feel like a child. About Binding Bin. I always treated him as my sister. However, it was Binding Bin who took the initiative. He made me realize I'm grown up. You can have a man's mind now. High school. The first time I received a love letter. At that time. There are girls who like me. With a playful mind, I told Binding Bin about the love letter. I didn't expect his expression to change immediately. Feng Yuan, you were only in the first grade of high school now. Love, he said seriously. Definitely not. I don't like that girl. You mean? Meet someone you like later. We'll fall in love early. He grabbed my arm nervously. I don't know either. Square. I don't allow you to like others. Binding Bin stared at me and said words fire burning in his eyes. Strong emotions rolling. That moment. I suddenly seemed to have a clue. Is it what I thought? Binding Bin. He likes me. Because of the poison of idol dramas. All kinds of sweet plots immediately tied out my mind after. If Binding Bin and I were like in the idol drama. Sweet love. Then get married. Seems pretty good. Completion. The more I think about it, the less I doubt it all the way to the neck. In conclusion, you have to promise me. No premature love allowed during the 1 year of high school. Bewitching plot, nodding like pounding garlic. Since then, I became particularly clingy to school to watch my favorite anime every day. Court. Wait patiently for Binding Bin's dance class to end and go home with him. When I was young, I didn't know how to hide. Is obvious. Everyone around me can see that I like Binding Bin. The way Binding Bin and I get along also began to change. He used to call me a kid, treat me as your brother, like to take care of me. Later, I started to take care of him. He is always impatient to eat breakfast, so I take an extra one every morning and watch him eat with me. I will send a text message the day before the weather changes. I want him to wear more clothes the next day. He is sick with a cold. I'm more nervous than him. Keep your cold medicine ready. He would laugh at me at first for being like a little housekeeper. I became more and more impatient. Even said I was like a fucking. Like to control his affairs. I feel wronged. I just care about him. Finally, one time, he got mad at me. During the summer vacation in my second year in high school, Bin has a show to celebrate his birthday. I had to drag him to KTV to have fun all night. Binding Bin was afraid that his mother would not agree to help cover. He said he went to a classmate's house to study for his senior year. Haven't you always been very well behaved? I'll testify for you. Aunt Bai naturally believed it. Give him a night off. As a result, I checked my moments at night. Guy saw the photo his friend sent. They were drinking in KTV. I'm totally mad. Binding Bin never drank alcohol before. He's only in the second year of high school. Still a student? Why do you drink alcohol? Besides, he hasn't recovered from his cold low fever. Wouldn't drinking affect his recovery? The empty bottles on the table are piled up. How much do they drink? I was as anxious as I am in a hot pot. As a result, he never answered. Spinning around the room half an hour later. I'm really worried. Just run to his house. Tell this to Aunt Bai. Aunt Bai heard. I went to KTV in a hurry. Bring Binding Bin back. In the box. Aunt Bai also took the birthday classmate. I was scolded. He said he led Binding Bin astray. Binding Bin was so embarrassed at that time when he solitary confinement for 3 days. Call me out. At my door, he got mad at me for the first time. At me. Square. Who do you think you are? Why do you mind my business? I hate you the most. The person who complains behind the scenes. I was stunned. I have never seen such a fierce after returning home. I was sad for a long time. I thought to myself that I would never care about Binding Bin again. The whole summer vacation. I haven't contacted him again. Not long after the start of high school. My birthday. Binding Bin actually bought my favorite game console. Send me. He stood in front of me. Look up at me. The tone is pitiful. Small square. I was wrong. Don't be angry, okay? I was so useless that I was coaxed by him. Since then, Binding Bin and I occasionally have conflicts, but every time I was coaxed I disappeared. Senior year, second semester. I asked Binding Bin when he wanted to take the exam. How many exams should be taken? I asked him what about me. I said without hesitation, wherever you go, I will go. But I'm a little worried that I won't pass the exam. After all, the scores of several major universities are never high every year. Binding Bin is really smart. I study harder than him. But my grades are not as good as his. He's always careless. But I always do well in the exams. Well liked by teachers. Under the guidance and supervision of Binding Bin, my grades have finally improved. I have no motivation to study now, he said helplessly. Okay, promise you. What is that wish? He and I both know it. That's right. I just plan to confess to him after college entrance exam scores are pretty much what I expected. Superior has written a great article until the admission letter comes out. Binding Bin has been planning this for a long time. He wants to get rid of me. University starts. Other students are full of expectations and the only one with a sad face, feeling extremely depressed. I was tricked by my favorite girl. I fell into deep self-doubt. I'm so annoying. Let him spend so much effort, turning around in such a big circle, just to get rid of me after going to college. Several major and thousands of miles apart. He got his wish. I spent a semester in school like daydreaming in class. After class, I was in a trance. I never took studying medicine seriously. Compared with the medical students around me who were studying hard, I had no interest in studying medicine. Becoming a doctor. Beginning, I loved Binding Bin so much. School. At that time, I was looking forward to going to college. I walked around the campus hand in hand with him. Live a love life without rest. I never really thought about college. You also need to study hard. Changes occurred during the winter vacation and flying home. The passenger sitting next to me on the plane had a heart attack. This is the first time I've encountered this situation. The whole person was shocked. The flight attendants and passengers were in a panic. Just then, an elderly passenger intervened and gave that patient CPR. 20 minutes later, the patient finally breathed smoothly. Woke up before the plane landed. The moment he opened his eyes, many passengers were moved to tears. A life is about to disappear before our eyes. Now he's alive. I watched that doctor save a life. My heart is deeply shaken. A doctor's duty is to save lives. Myself. Turn out to be saving lives is so quiet. Turn out to be people who use urine to rejuvenate are so attractive. I want to be like him too. First time in life, I have a yearning for a profession. I want to be a doctor. The whole winter vacation, I locked myself in the room. The evil is not big. The homework I missed last semester. I didn't go out. No contact with Binding Bin. I haven't met him. I don't even know if he went home during winter break. Years of college life. I'm doing my best. At this moment, every lesson. Medical students have a hard time. I feel more tired than in high school. Before dawn, every day to course schedule is from the library. There's not enough time. 4 years of university. I hardly ever went shopping properly. I haven't been out to play, but the effort is rewarded. I get a scholarship every semester. The teacher can also remember my name. Busy is the best medicine to cure all pretending less and less about Binding Bin. Only occasionally from former classmates. Hear his news. He started dating in his first semester of college. It only lasted for more than 3 years before breaking up. Longest relationship in high school. I saw the photo of him and his my heart is calm. I knew I had completely let him go. That our university also has art. Their studies have nothing to do with medicine. Watching those medical students study hard every day, I feel both jealous and hateful. First time going to art school, watching the players train. My eyes widened. That posture, that temperament. It opened the door to a new world for me. I can't stop watching. Mo Yao is the captain of the dance, also the one I peek at the way she dances with confidence just so distractedly. After treating her knee injury for the first time, she confessed to me. So direct. Caught me off guard. My mind went blank. I agreed based on my intuition. Later, she learned from her teammates that she has had a crush on me because I gave her a band-aid. Having said that, I seem to have some impression. Outside the school supermarket, it's appropriate for a girl to hand her a little bead page band-aid on. Her face turns red to the back of her ears. She told me. The whole team knows she has a crush on me. She often attends our elective classes just to see me. Her friends encouraged her to pursue, but she heard that I was from the college. Maniac? I'm afraid that I only have never dared to confess. I went to their team to be the team doctor assistant. Her teammates laughed at her. She said she was like a peacock spreading its various performances in front of me until one of her sisters couldn't stand her. She hardly walk anymore. She's about to take action. Mo Yao panicked. That day when I treated her knee injury, deliberately said, "Senior, wait, do you have time? I think." Mo Yao interrupted her immediately. "Senior, can you be my boyfriend?" I was stunned. "Explain." "Okay." She's so fierce. I suspect I heard it wrong. Her sister pushed her. "What are you staring at? Stinky girl, the senior has promised you. Mo Yao finally reacted, smiling foolishly at me. Later, Mo Yao always asks me, did he have bad intentions towards her? Otherwise, why did I agree as soon as she confessed? I'm sure I can't wait, I said. Are you joining our team as a doctor for me? You just want to see me every day, right? Are you calm on the surface? Actually, love hides me. She smiled so hard that her teeth were showing. You fall in love through imagination? You can't lie to me. Can you cheer me up? I said. Actually, I fell in love with you at first sight. I've been planning for a long time just to get close to you. She held her head high with pride. I just knew it. Hateful. Let you succeed. This kid is pretty cute. Although younger than me. But she usually takes care of me. She has an hour of dance training every morning before you were with me. She gets up at 6:30. Have breakfast after training. After being with me, to suit my time. She got up at 6 o'clock instead. After training, you can have dinner with me. Sometimes I'm too lazy to eat. She bought breakfast and sent it downstairs to me. Actually, you don't have to work so hard. Getting up so early every day. Lack of sleep can affect your body. She said with a smile. Don't worry, brother. My sister's in good health. You are my energy village. I watch you for a few minutes every morning. One day will give you enough energy. Maybe Mo Yao is too caring. After being with her, I think dating is beautiful. You haven't had a fight because every time there's a disagreement, she always lets me. During winter vacation, Mo Yao sent me to the airport, still pretending to be wronged and said, you really don't want me to go back with you. You asked 180 times, she said. Actually, I can do without a name. I live in a hotel outside. Just come and see me when you're free. Just please don't forget me. How come I didn't realize this guy was to calm her down before? Wave goodbye to her. A few days before Chinese New Year, my mother said that Bai's mother invited our family to dinner because Bai Ningbin brought her boyfriend home. I heard this gossip. I immediately became energetic. Wow. Xiaobing brought her boyfriend back. This is the first time. Does it look good? My mom said, your aunt has only seen the photos. It is said to be very beautiful. I said. 2. Sister Xiaobing always has high standards. Arrived at Bai Ningbin's house. I saw a handsome boy sitting on the sofa. Black short hair, white shirt, sleek and handsome. Bai Ningbin joined his own company after graduating from university. This boy is his assistant. Graduated from a prestigious university. I became his assistant within a month after joining the company. Bai's mother is 100% satisfied with Bai Ningbin's is a world of difference. I heard that he had a boyfriend who worked as a bartender at a bar. That he would get trapped. We broke up after Bai Ningbin was chatting with my mom. Revealed a lot of Bai Ningbin's love history. Sister. The emotional experience is indeed quite rich. The elders went to the small living room to chat. The sofa in the living room. Idle people, brushing the phone. On the one hand, I two of them were drowning together with boyfriend's dog food. When I entered the door, Bai Ningbin greeted me. Then he and his boyfriend immersed themselves in the game world. Don't run around. Follow me closely. Why did it go off again? You're attracting all the enemies. Listen to a few words. I know what they're playing. At this time, I really miss my Inkill. He also played this game with me. I'm a rookie in the game. Poor sense of direction. I can get lost in any big house. Mo Yao is very gentle to me, no matter what mistakes I make. Even if he was killed in the final round because I exposed my whereabouts. He won't be angry either. Just smile and say, fine, just a game. At mealtime, the party members that is a respectfully praised Bai Ningbin and boyfriend. My mother also asked, when do you plan to get married? Bai Ningbin just smiled. No answer. I was keenly aware. The smile on his boyfriend's face. Does Yuan have a girlfriend? Mother Bai suddenly asked me. I haven't had time to answer yet. My mother rushed to say, talked. Girlfriend is younger than him. Bai Ningbin heard. I choked when I drank water. His boyfriend quickly patted him on the back. Papa Bai is also quite gossipy. 3 years younger than me. This year's sophomore. I answer. Only 3 years old. That's basically fine. Mother Bai asked again. When will you bring it back? When I think of Mo Yao's face, I couldn't help laughing. After being with her, I feel happy every day. Dragon Boat Festival? I thought about it. If I go home, just bring her over to play. Bai Ningbin left the table after his boyfriend followed after dinner. I didn't see them in the living room. Played for a while at Mo's house. My parents and I went home. I went out to pick up a package in the afternoon. Once the doors opened, I saw Bai Ningbin leaning against the door. I was scared to death. Little ice sister, why are you here? She stared at me. I don't understand the emotion in your eyes. You are in love. I nodded. Bai Ningbin was silent for a while. Just said, I'm sorry. I looked confused. Tian Jiwan's story. He explained. That thing? I almost forgot. He was 7 years old at that time. Want to get rid of me? I lied to you and said I wanted to be a doctor. If he answers, I will definitely apply to the same school as him. I was too willful at that time. I just want to do it my own way. I didn't consider your feelings. There was bitterness in studying medicine is hard. Also read this technique. Different reading is so I never thought of becoming a doctor. It must be hard to learn. I interrupted him. Number. Miss Bin. I like studying medicine now. When I was a freshman, I was really depressed for a while. I changed my mind. I fell in love with studying medicine. My current dream is to be a competent surgeon from sophomore year. I get a scholarship every year. I am excellent. Bai Ningbin chuckled, tilting my head like before. Real. So great. I said proudly. Certainly, he encouraged me. I wish you success then. I'm embarrassed to say. Sorry. Miss Bin. I used to be so clingy. It must have caused you a lot of trouble. I was young and ignorant. Don't worry about it. Bai Ningbin smiled square. You've never been a problem to me. Young and ignorant person. It's me. Not long after school started, Yao and I received a call from Bai Ningbin. Are you free tonight? Please have dinner. He got straight to the point. Ah, I said in surprise. You and I are not in the same city. How to treat me to a meal? I'm here on a business trip. He said. That, I have an appointment with Mo Yao. Let's have dinner together tonight. Mo Yao? Your little girlfriend, right? You guys come together. How? I'm not a human. He laughed. All right, that. 6 p.m. I'll pick you up at school. Hang up the phone. Mo Yao asked me. Who? A sister from the neighbor's house. Said he was here on business. Treat us to dinner tonight. 6 p.m. My phone rang on time. Bai Ningbin said, he has come downstairs to my dormitory. I was surprised. I never told you my dormitory building number. Is this difficult? He said, of course. Didn't you say you were from the academy? A famous university bully? Just ask any classmate. I quickly called Mo Yao. Let him gather downstairs of our dormitory. Go downstairs. I saw Mo Yao was already standing at the door. I trotted over. Holding his hand, he walked out. A black car is parked outside that dormitory building. That appearance. Kneeling is scary. Such cars are rarely seen on the simple campus, attracted many students to stop and stare as there was a young and beautiful girl standing outside the car, wearing exquisite clothes. I don't want to be the focus of public discussion. He hurried over with Mo Yao. Ningbin winks at me. Go fast. Because there is a driver. Mo Yao and I sat in the back row. Sat in the passenger seat. After the car starts, Bai Ningbin asked me with a smile how to get on the bus. Still in a hurry. I laughed. Your car and your person are too high profile. I don't want to be watched. He apologized good-naturedly. Well, I didn't think carefully. Arrived at the dining place. Huang. Another ridiculously expensive restaurant. More outrageous is people eating inside, all dressed in formal attire. Men's suit shoes. Women's dresses. Mo Yao and I seem to be out of tune. She's in casual clothes. And I'm more exaggerated sportswear. After sitting down, I whispered to Bai Ningbin, how come you come to such a gorgeous place? Didn't you say just having a meal would be enough? Said, this is already very casual. I'm still worried about Mo Yao being uncomfortable. She looked heartless. Eat more happily than anyone else. Seems that I'm overthinking. After returning to school, Mo Yao asked me with a confused look on her face, what is Bai Ningbin? 3 years older than me. I nodded. Yeah, he's the same age as me. Looks mature and wise. How did it come out so childish? Mo Yao hugged me and said, she likes you. I see. Today's. Just to show off your wealth in front of me. Want to make me feel inferior. I won't be fooled. This girl is very strong at heart. Besides, you like me? It is my greatest wealth. She'll never be better than this. How is it possible? Zhao Bing has a boyfriend. I brought it home for Chinese New Year. A woman's intuition is never firmly believed. After that meal, Bai Ningbin often comes to our city on business trips. He always comes to school to find me. How many times have I seen him? More than the previous 4 years combined. And? He always guides me every time we meet. I once posted a circle of friends. There's a picture of shopping in the mall. The lower right corner of the picture was accidentally exposed. The corner of the glass counter. There's a watch inside. 2 days later, Bai Ningbin came to see me. He actually brought this watch to give to me. Outrageous. That's just a random photo I posted. I didn't notice it myself. Is the counter on the lower right okay? I started to realize something was wrong. Bai Ningbin came on a business trip again. I found a reason to reject him 3 times in a row. He called me. You are hiding from me. Number. I've been really busy lately. I'm playing dumb. I don't even have time for my girlfriend. Been complaining about me recently. Just tell me the location. I'll go see you. Meet once and leave. Bai Ningbin said. Little Ice sister. We are conducting a closed experiment. The instructor is very strict. It's really inconvenient. I insist on refusing. Then I'll wait for you downstairs. You always have to go back to the dormitory to rest after seeing you once. Bai Ningbin's tone was firm. I sighed. This side must be seen. Go back to the dormitory at night. Bai Ningbin is waiting downstairs. This time, he didn't drive that high-profile car. Also changed the luxurious. I deliberately wore casual clothes. My mom specially asked me to bring this to you. Holding the box in his hand. Thoughts. I can't refuse this time. I thought for a moment and said, little Ice sister. Let's find a place to sit down and chat. The milk tea shop outside the storefront small table. After sitting down, Bai Ningbin's exquisite makeup. It doesn't fit in here. It can be seen. Haven't been to this kind of shop for a long time. I spoke first. Unconsciously. We have become people from 2 different worlds. You are a strong woman who is struggling with studies all day long. Square. Don't distance yourself from me like this. Bai Ningbin said in a lonely voice. Hear you say this. I feel bad. But I'm telling the truth. It is our fate to grow up together. Can be separated after the college entrance examination. I said. That's the most regretful thing I've ever done in my life. In Bai Ningbin's eyes, filled with sadness, knowing that breaking up with you would be like this. I would never do anything like that. Young and energetic. I now know that these 4 words can ruin a person's life. Staring at me while she was talking. I regretted it soon after my freshman year started. Swear. Do you know how it feels to miss someone? I used to be annoyed by you sticking to me every day. A person is free. But we really separated. You're not with me. I just realized how much I can't leave you. He put his hands on his forehead and I didn't realize how important you are like air. No sense of existence. But indispensable. Before. I'm always tired of seeing you every day. Wait till you go to college.